Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Tableschronicles is back again for you all. Kidnapper speaking, KIDDNAPPA. And right across from me is
Reality Complex.
Yes.
Real Complex.
Yes.
AKA Let's Get That Life in Check.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's do it.
What's
Let's
going
do
on?
it. What's cooking in the kitchen? Bam. What's rolling like a roller? What's
These
rolling like a
gunshots are
roller?
getting louder and louder. This is AK-47, yeah?
There we go.
Grenade.
And on the other side, as you can hear already,
Okay,
is
So I'm going to take it low.
Take it down low.
Coaching with Leticia.
Take it down low.
Innovate your business. Elevate your life. Come on.
Yo, listen, before we even start, there's one question I wanted to ask you. You've been to Tunisia, right?
I have.
Obviously. Dogs. What happens with dogs in Tunisia?
So basically, I spoke to the locals, as you know, guys. I'd speak to everybody, and they said to me, if there's any like stray dogs, or if they see dogs without families, he said they literally. Where's your sound effects? Come on. There you go. That's what they do.
So they shoot them, huh?
Yeah, they kill them like on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they
That's
don't even, no questions asked. They literally, if they see a dog by themselves without a family, that's what the man said in, because it's part French as well. So he was part speaking French.
Yeah.
So I understood some of the things he was saying. He said there was there's a dog, he's stray, he gets killed. They kill him. They kill the dog without questions asked. However, cats, they love cats. Cats are everywhere. And they're not even friendly. I feel like the cats were citizens. I felt like me and the cat are sitting there, do you know what I mean? Eating our food and drinking our drink, because the cats were just on couches. They were everywhere. Literally.
So why is that? Is that like a cultural thing? Is that
Yeah, I think they said that with cats, they say they're cleaner. There's no cat poo anywhere.
No, but have you ever seen cat poo?
I had cats, isn't it? So
know,
they do it in the grass, isn't it?
the cats a lot. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
they do.
They said that the cats could see people from the other world.
The interesting thing about cats is because cats don't wash, do they? You can't
They
lick
wash. They
themselves.
lick themselves.
water. No, what I'm saying is in water.
Yeah,
No,
they
because
hate
their
water.
tongue is
But
bacterial.
I know one or two people who actually put cats in
Yeah,
water.
you wash you do.
I was like, what? That's a
can
bit
do.
weird. But anyway,
I can do.
speaking of, because what do you call it? They speak French and in Tunisia, don't they? Yeah. This is I was leading into this because Haiti, one country I'm always, I'm really waiting to. I'm gonna go to Haiti soon. Yeah, I wanna experience Haiti because it's the first black country that actually gained. They fought off the French, and they beat the French. Despite the fact that
that's
now
why
the French,
no one does nothing for Haiti.
That's why Haiti is given a raw deal, because Haiti knew how to fight, and they gained the independence and became a very long time ago, man.
Yeah.
In the 18 something is when they got independence. But the thing is, Haiti is in such a chaotic state at the moment.
Yes.
And it's been an ongoing thing for years. And what really bugs me, because there was a president they had who. Actually, he went to live in South Africa because they were after him. I remember Wyclef Jean.
He ran for president.
Remember, he was running for president until they shot him. You remember they shot him?
They shot someone.
They shot Wyclef. They shot.
But didn't they
Wyclef.
kill a president the other day over there?
There's all the problem.
Yeah, one of them actually got
there is Haiti is always.
ended.
But what I found funny, weird. Well, no, let me not say I didn't find it funny. I found it just crazily weird. Is now I think it's the UN or whoever was in charge of this one, and they were saying how the Kenyan army will go to Haiti to restore order.
Wow,
that's a joke.
So how did Kenya get roped into it?
It's something to do with the UN, I guess, or probably they're trying to make sure they impress the United States. I don't know, but the thing is, the Kenyan army will not survive Haiti.
I was gonna say,
there's no way, like wholeheartedly, there's no way a Kenyan army can survive Haiti.
Why'd you say that?
Bruh, Haiti is not just a walk in the park.
No, they got loads of weapons in there, innit?
No, it's not about those guys have a heart.
They're solid.
Those guys have a heart.
They're solid, man.
Those guys have a solid heart, man. You don't just ramp around with them.
It's true,
brother. There's no way I can guarantee you, bruv. I was in Kenya looking at that news and I was like, my Haitian brothers and sisters, I am sorry. I am sorry in advance because this is not. It doesn't. To me, it sounded crazy.
Ain't no one gonna help. Kenya then. Just Kenya.
Bruv, I don't know. I don't know.
why
All I
Kenya?
know.
Yeah, they're trying to set them up.
Listen, all I know is when I heard that the Kenyan army would be sent there, and I was like,
man.
they're sending the Kenyan army for order in Haiti. First and foremost, who speaks French? None of you speaks French.
Damn.
Number one, none of you speaks French. And I always tell people, man, despite all of these things, if Nigeria is not going there, because those are the toughest people I can tell you.
Yeah.
If you say let Nigeria go in there, they will figure out. Okay,
Yeah, even me.
What?
I have more heart.
They're already in the system.
Yeah, they're already there.
They're in the
You're ready.
system,
They'll be
man.
like, yeah. Ça passe, nabule. You know what I'm saying? But bruh, Kenyan army, are you kidding me,
Oh,
man?
man.
How
Have you
big
guys
And I'm
the
not trying
Kenyan-
to disrespect the Kenyan army
How big
either.
is the Kenyan army?
I don't know how big it is,
goodness,
but
yeah.
there's no way I'd
They're
say
not
for you guys
equipped.
to go to Haiti. Even if you're equipped, man, you guys don't have the heart
The
to
mentality.
go
It's
and
true.
deal with Haiti.
Yeah.
Because Haitians are a different breed
Yeah,
of
I
people,
just see
Yeah,
man.
they're-
rebels and
They're solid.
unruly stuff.
I wouldn't
going on
even say,
over there.
I wouldn't even.
They share a border with Dominican Republic, right?
Yeah, and Dominican Republic absolutely puts that barrier for them, don't it? Because
So,
Dominican,
you do your thing.
no,
I'm over here. Cool.
no, but you know, Dominican Republic, they don't see themselves as black people.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
That's why I find fascinating because Haiti are black people, so they're
No,
like
the
on the same island.
Haiti was even supposed to be part of the African Union by 2012, I think it was, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, they were supposed to be one of the nations part of the African Union, but clearly, you know, France wouldn't let that happen. And, you know what I mean? These are some of the things where I sit down and I'm thinking, why is a European country dictating how
black people's
and
politics
black
and
people's issues, man?
We know what
Let
that
them
is.
build
we
each
know
other.
what
break
that
free,
is.
man. Break
Yeah,
free,
yeah,
break
break
free.
free,
Yeah,
break
we
free
know
from
what
this
that is.
mentality. But
gotta get out of it, man.
I still remain to say, man, Haiti is not a country that is a walk in the park. Haitians are solid, strong people.
Have you guys
Do you know
seen
what
that
I'm
meme with the different armies from different parts of the world? Like you saw the Korean army, and then you saw
They got the different marches
the
as well.
different the Chinese army. Then you see the Trinidad army, and then they're whining. It was so funny.
No, but you see, there's some places in this
That's
world
what
that
I'm
you
thinking
know.
about Kenya. I'm thinking,
Even like world leaders, like you got Putin, yeah. The man is riding a bear like through the river,
bareback.
bareback, like, top off everything. When you look at him, you say, "That's a guy I'm not messing around
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna
And
mess around with him."
straight.
Then you got on our side Richie Sunak,
Oh,
who's
man.
just slim, neaky, in a suit.
Hello,
like,
guys. Fluff
Trying
pillows.
to ban XL bullies. The man's trying to ban XL bullies, and then Putin's riding a bear. Like,
But
look
you
at
see,
the contrast
I fail
between
to
them.
understand because you're trying to ban XL bullies, but people can own lions and tigers in the backyard.
Boy, there's a lot of questions.
There's a
isn't
lot of
it?
questions.
There's a lot of
Sometimes I
questions.
feel
That's why
like
politics.
prime ministers just say stuff just to make it look like they're doing something. You know when you turn
I
up
think
to
so.
work and you think, right, I'm not gonna do nothing today, but I need to make it
Need
look
to
like
do
I'm doing
something.
something.
Yeah.
Let me just throw something out there. That's not
Yeah,
gonna bother
yeah.
no one, but at least I'm doing something for my paycheck.
It's
and let me
true
go about
because
my
even
business.
Munyo, the comedian, he even did a skip on how Rishi Sunak trying to do normal things as a normal person. Do you know what I mean? Like trying to make a cup of tea, and you know what I mean? Like it is a joke, and
I seen him at a baseball game, innit, where he tried to hit. Well, no, it's American football, and the guy threw the ball at him, and he couldn't catch it. And
Oh,
and it
Lord.
licked him, and it was going. And he just like one of them people, like,
Richie Sunak?
flimsy, they can't use their hands at all.
Richie Sunak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
of course.
yeah. He went to you know when they do a ceremony and stuff at
Yeah.
the stadium and
Yeah.
Opening.
Oh, when they give
And
you,
then,
they give
they
you the
threw
right
the ball
to
to
throw.
him and it
Yeah.
was the disaster,
Oh,
man. I was like, that's
man.
our
Oh, really?
world lead. That represents the UK, bro. Like,
Jeez,
No,
like,
but you
I'm
know
not
what
part of
though?
the UK.
It's not cricket.
it's still a
If it's
ball,
cricket,
innit?
if it's cricket, he might be
Yeah,
different.
but even still
It's still a
transferable
ball,
skills,
man.
man.
You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
Like you're meant to be. At
to be
least
honest with you,
a bit
catch a ball.
To be honest with
Catch
you,
a ball, man.
I'm not into politics really, but I will give the guy credit. The fact he's an Indian guy who's become a prime minister, despite how you want to look at how he became prime minister, he's
With his
he's
family
holding
is
on.
wealthy.
But
and
do
that.
you
I
feel that
mean,
he's there
minted.
because they didn't want Kwame to be there? Oh, you forgot about Kwame.
what's his name?
Do you think he's there because they
Listen,
didn't want Kwame to be
Kwame's
there?
the one brother that never got a shake up, bro. What's his name again? Kwame. I forgot
Kwame.
no, what's his surname?
Oh, you know, I'm gonna have to Google this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. His surname.
Well, he went to was
They
it
didn't want no
Cambridge or
black man
Eton
there.
or something? He went to like school wise.
Who?
Kwame.
Oh, did he? Yeah, man. That brother, man. Bruv. What's his name? Kwame.
Kwame, I'm coming.
I don't know. His
Kwame.
What's Kwame? Kwame is a Thursday, isn't it?
Kwame.
Kwame is a Thursday. Is it a Thursday
that-
or Friday?
What the name? What it means?
Yeah, the name in Ghana.
I don't know.
The thing is,
But
I give this. What's his name? Sunak did. He did a good job prior to him becoming a prime minister.
yeah, he
And
was
I
alright
can
in the
see-
background.
I can see what he's trying to do, despite
he
the
knows
fact, but it's
business
politics.
and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Politics and business
But
are two different things. But
politics
they always do
is
that.
just,
They made the chancellor the prime minister, innit? The guy that was looking after the money and stuff. Automatically, he steps in, and because the same thing happened with what's his name, Chancellor Gordon, when he was looking after
Gordon
the budget.
Brown.
Yeah, he was looking after he was when John Major was around.
Yes.
He was looking after the budget and all of that, and then
John Major.
yeah, I think he
Remember
was
John
in the
Major?
cab. Was it John Major or Tony Blair? One of the two. But he was the chancellor looking after the money and stuff. And
Gordon
then
Brown. Yeah.
yeah, and then after when the prime minister went, he just got pushed into position. But that always happens.
That
That's
always happens.
they're the next in line.
But remember
That's how
what
it
he
works.
did? He went to talk bad about the woman when he was in the car, and the mic picked it all up.
Which one?
Gordon Brown.
I think so. Vaguely.
When
Well,
he
they
was
all did
here.
that, innit? Trump did that as well.
Uh,
Innit? Grabbed
yeah,
them by the
Yeah. Those guys. Always the microphone. The
Western
microphone
world-
always gets these people, man.
Yeah, the
Would you not
Western
say
world
that
leaders.
just man is man?
And he went to start apologizing about it, and they were so furious. That's why Labour didn't win after that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mad.
quite interesting. What's that? What's the Kwame's name? You can't get
I'm
it.
still trying to find it. What it is? My internet's not great here.
Is it? Have you got Wi-Fi on?
No, they got Wi-Fi here.
Huh?
They got Wi-Fi
Switch off the
here.
Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is not
Switch
working.
off.
Sometimes
the
it
Wi-Fi.
conflicts with the
Yeah,
mobile.
no, the Wi-Fi is not working apparently, man. Kwame
I'm getting bare Kwame from Love Is Blind. Kwame.
in government.
Kwame, are we talking Kwame?
Yes.
So it says originated from Koyami and the Akande name God. The name Kwame means that streams in fortune, health, spirituality, versatile, idealistic, and intuitive. Males named Kwame are reputed to be talented, good problem solvers. But I swear there's Kwame with a Q as well.
Is there? I've always known it with a K.
I can't even find it anyway.
Kwame K. Amra. Multicultural. No.
Yeah, I can see what you're reading. Kwame Kwei Ama.
All right, not to worry.
Was it conservative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Conservative Party
They're really trying to
UK.
not make this brother known.
Kwarteng. Kwame Kwateng. I got him.
Okay.
Bro, this guy never has a shape up, bruv.
Oh man.
Look how the brother looks, man.
Oh no.
No shape up, no nothing, man. But
Oh
anyway,
no.
Kwame Kwateng, that's his name. Remember when they came in, they
He
made
didn't.
they
He
made
wouldn't. I saw him. I was like, he ain't lasting long, bruv.
you could see.
No, the lips were dry. You know
Him
what I'm
as
saying?
Prime Minister.
He was ready. Like
He
no
has
shape
no
up.
charisma.
Nah.
But you know
and
what's
he made a
interesting?
mess with the budget as well.
They
didn't
weren't
he?
gonna give him
No,
back.
no,
He
they
messed
were,
it
they
up.
were not ready to support him. And what's her name? The lady.
The lady. Because he was the
Liz,
budget.
Liz Trust.
He was the
But you know what's-
chancellor when the Liz Truss
Yeah.
was there.
But you know what's funny?
He did
What
something, they
they,
blamed it on him.
Weren't they
Were they together?
acquaintances?
But you know what it is? I don't know. But you know she still earns the money of being
Yeah,
a prime
she does.
minister.
She's in the top 5.
She's still being
Of course
paid.
she
earners and
does.
prime minister.
She's
They
still
all
being
are.
paid.
They all
Of course
get
she does.
percentage,
They all
don't they?
do.
That's sweet.
That's
as-
crazy.
We're the people that believe that they don't get, but they still do.
Them
They
people
still
are
do.
living. a
Boris
different-
is still living his good life.
Oh yeah.
They're all living there. David, they're all. Look at me calling by first name.
Man like Boris,
David,
you know.
Boris.
But you know, Boris. You know what's interesting about Boris Johnson, and you know Boris Johnson and Donald Trump share one thing in common.
They're both
Both born in
doofuses.
New York.
There you go.
Bang.
I've told you this before, haven't I?
No, you haven't actually.
Oh yeah. They were both born in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was like, yeah. So I always wonder because you remember there was a time he was selling a property and America was like, yeah, you need to pay us, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, the tax.
yeah,
It was
they-
coming
there was
from
a-
America.
Yeah, and he was like, nah. But it was like, yeah, if you go to America tomorrow, man, they'll arrest you, man. So I think he sorted them out. But you know, his argument was the American embassy wasn't paying congestion charge.
Oh.
And mind you, a lot of the embassies in that region, many of them didn't pay congestion charge.
Okay.
I think till today they're probably not paying it either. And you know, it's one of those things whereby there's nothing you could do about it because it's considered once it's an embassy or whatever it's called, the law doesn't apply. Yeah. Because you can't pull it. They can't be pulled over. You know, all the number plates always have D in the middle of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't pull them over.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Is that D for damn?
D for diplomat.
Okay.
Damn.
Thank you for politically
Yeah.
correcting me.
You know, in Kenya they have the licenses BF, British Forces,
Is
and they're
it?
black in silver.
It's nice.
Yeah, because I was in a place called Nanyuki and you could see them. You just see BF, BF, BF. You're like, British Forces.
Oh, so do you think it's a good thing for young people to join the forces?
I think the army is a good thing for you to join. To be honest with you,
In
for me
general.
personally, I think it's a good place for you to get discipline.
Mm.
It's a very good place for you to get discipline and just have like yourself together when you're growing up, and you know, okay, this is it has that discipline structure. Especially for those guys who have their parents, like the dads are not available, are not there for them. If you put those guys straight in the army, they will start learning like, wait, this is how certain things work. Because in many cases, man, these guys become chaotic, and it's so unfortunate. Man.
I met a guy who actually ran away from the army, and they were sending letters to
I got
the
kicked
yard
out of the army.
saying, "I trust you to get."
Why does that not surprise me?
You were busy answering them back.
That's not surprising. I mean,
Negotiate with them,
no,
tell them,
you
but
ain't
wait a
doing
minute.
it.
It doesn't work like that.
No,
Actually,
I'm not
if
doing
you look
this.
at the textbook, you're actually telling me the incorrect way of doing it. What you should be telling me, all right, you know what? Get out.
No, it's what's her name? You know what caused what the main reason I didn't they just literally do it like you're going. It's what's this country called again? Dominica. I have a friend from Dominica. I ain't seen her for years, but she brought me rum from Dominica. That rum was like 70% alcohol, man. I was like, all right, cool. So she gave it to me and she was like, yeah, cool. So I'm there just like, oh yeah, let's mix up a little bit. But you know when you're not a drinker, you're not a drinker. So I've just mixed it up and I was like, all right, cool. Left it. But then I noticed that everybody's going a bit, everyone's going a bit wild. It's not that much. So I just decided, you know what? Just get a sweet, I think it's Tango I put into it. Tango? Was it Tango or was it Miranda? One of those drinks. One of them sweet drinks anyway. I mixed it up. And this is when we were doing the training and everything else. And I was mixing. I was like, yeah, have it. Bruv. Day one, everybody's already get up for training in the morning, bruh. People are struggling. All right, who are you with? Oh, okay, my name popped up and I was like, what is it? All right, day two. Bruv, we had 3 bottles of that stuff, man. By the time I decided, you know, let's spike the sergeant. Let's spike up his one. And how I did it, I can't, you know, till tomorrow, man. It's just one of those things where I just did it like a silly guy. But yeah, boom, got the sergeant. The guy is busy. You know, when somebody gets up and you can't get up again. Yeah, now they were like, okay, now you can actually get in trouble for this one. So I was like, oh, flip.
Wow.
So they were like, you know what? The only other option is that you'll have to leave this place and you're not to return. And I was sitting there, I was like, okay. I was sorry to be told. I didn't make it in the army. I got kicked out. But
I've always believed like there was one time I was speaking to, obviously you guys know I work with young people, and I've always believed that those that have committed certain crimes, instead of filling up the prisons, put them in the army.
You know, my thing on that is this, yeah. There is some people who, especially these shoot 'em up, bang bang kind of attitude people, put them in the front line.
I think so.
Put them in the front line, firing line.
But you know, I just think they need to go somewhere where
they need to go there and you start
see it
seeing
for
if the
real.
attitude is still the same, because they're busy thinking about stabbing each other and all of these things. What are you lot thinking about stabbing each other? What's wrong with you lot, man?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like you've got up and you literally are thinking about stabbing somebody. Are you mad?
Some things are initiations, and to be a part of something.
You got to show
you got to show them that you're able to
do that.
To do things like.
But then, like, if you put them in the army, though, are they actually going to listen to the instruction, or are they going to be busy fighting?
No. The army has a different kind of.
They have a different
there's a
level
different
of
kind
discipline.
of level of discipline in that place.
Because they do that in America. There's boot camps in America, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, the ones for the one that prevents them from prison.
Like,
Yeah.
And then they be crying like, I want to go
straight.
home.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
bullies.
You know, the one that I find interesting is the one that put them in prisons and then they're like, cool. They put in the prison. They've been put in, not in the exact prison, but they're given the same treatment of how it would be for them to be in prison. Because you got to remember, young soul, young mind, you're not thinking.
I think
it seems cool.
They should send every young youth like as part of school learning, send them to a jail to see what it's like.
It is.
Say,
I've
just
always
explain
said
to them, this
Do you
is
wanna
where
be here?
people that do crime, this is where like from a young age, so that it's already in their heads like, oh, I don't want to go there. Because the problem is by the time they're teenagers and they think it's cool and stuff because of they're just hearing the stories that are fed back to them.
the lies.
Yeah.
They're hearing the
not being
lies.
taught the proper structure behind jail systems and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then also you could argue that the current jail system, how it is not really, because it's supposed to be reforming prisoners, but it's not really doing a job of like giving them sessions where they can correct themselves, you know. It should be doing that. It should be reforming them, but all it does is just chuck them in there. It's overcrowded, and then they all just talk to each other and just build their network even more.
It's
and then
true.
just play computer games and, you know, do TikTok videos and stuff and rap videos and all of that. People are making money of making rap videos in jail now.
Yeah, of course they are.
So that's why then people are watching, the kids are watching them thinking, oh, it's actually cool. I'm just chilling with your friends and all of that. So really, I think from an earlier age, they need to show them like what it's really about. Because by the time they get to teenagers and stuff, it's too late for that.
It's true. And you're right about the TikTok thing, because I've seen it myself when you got these guys that are in jail and they are literally showing how to cook, showing how to survive. And they're like, yeah, I'd rather, at Christmas time, they're like, yeah, I'd rather be here, pay no rent. I still get food in my belly. I'm still with my man them and I'm watching 22 TV and, you know, less stress.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when you are in jail, it's a coping mechanism. You have to tell yourself where you are is not that bad, and you have to keep finding things to keep your mind occupied so that you don't wake up to the reality of you're in this situation.
It's true.
But then the people from the outside, the kids, they're not seeing that. They're just seeing what
Exactly.
they're exhibiting. So they're thinking, oh, it's not that bad. But really, it is that bad.
Yeah.
But they're just not letting you know that it's that bad.
It's true.
They have to cope inside there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
So, yeah,
It's
I
very
think
true.
that they should expose these kids from young to these jails, take them in there for a day. Then spend like an hour in a cell with nothing. Yeah, take their mobile phones. And then obviously take them out and say, that's how it is.
Just go to old school and give them a beating, man.
That's the thing. I feel that as parents, you know, we have lost a lot of rights that we can do with our children. I think that's what's happened and things have changed.
Yeah, do you think it benefits when you beat kids?
Yeah,
or
that's the thing.
Do you think like having a conversation
Growing
with them,
up for us, yes. For me, anyway. But would I do it for mine? No.
But did that really
That's what I'm
change you?
saying.
Did that discipline you?
Oh yeah, no, because
works.
no, because of where we're coming from, where I'm coming from, should I say? That's how it was done. If I went back, I wouldn't change it. But then because now with the new generation, they think differently and they have access to many other things. Because like when we were younger, we could be left in a house by ourselves. Knowing that we would never open the door, we would never do certain things. But you can't do that with your kids today. It's never going to happen because nowadays they have phones. And nowadays they will even talk your business and be like, yeah, I've been left in the house by myself. You know, it's so...
They tell the cheat shit. Yeah, my dad hit me.
Yeah. They don't hide it. They don't hide it no more.
Social services ringing.
They don't hide it no more. And then, you know, they're so... And, you know, technology has really opened up a lot of things as well. Technology has really opened up a lot for people, man. But anyway, we've kind of streamed out of topic, man. But this is one thing I'll say. I don't know what the government was thinking of agreeing to send these people to Haiti because, boy, I know Haitians. I don't rap with Haitians, man. Period. But yeah, man. So that's but you know what? Definitely, it's a place I'm visiting very soon. Because you know, I'm going to be doing a lot of my travel. My travels now will be full-heartedly on for you to see. Like this is exactly what's going on in this place. I want to make sure that I start looking at it from my my perspective. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like I want to start looking at things and saying, all right, this is how this works here. I don't know how it works over there, but I'm curious to see how it works on that side.
What's your channel called so the listeners can?
Oh yeah, so yeah. See, I did. You haven't even subscribed onto it, have you?
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah. Remember I told you I sent you the link. What are you talking about? I always send them there. What are you talking about?
You sent me a
I know
video,
he says you.
I saw the same clip. This is how I knew about the monkey in the box.
Yeah.
Because you sent me the video and it's on TikTok.
I put it on TikTok and I put it on the YouTube one that I sent to you lot.
Yeah.
I sent it to you lot, man. But it's Kidnapper with KIDDNAPPA _ the journey.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's why I just called it the journey. I just put it up in there, and then Benson was sitting there, and he put it, and he goes, "Ki kidnapper tours," and I was like, okay, that sticks on the other side of it. I was like, cool, it is what it is, man. But he was like, because I was filming with him, he was filming me, and there's some stuff I did with him. I was like, bruh. But the only thing I will stay is, are you seen the snake, haven't you?
No.
You've seen the snake
I saw
one.
the snake,
How come you haven't seen the snake one?
I saw the chimpanzee one, the monkey one. That's it.
Nah,
and you were
man,
saying
this
about
guy.
the water, and they
Huh?
can't cross the water as a natural barrier.
Oh yeah. They don't, so those chimps are kept in two different ways. Quite interesting, actually. So I was like, no, but that was my cousin that done that. Man, God, yo, the love I have for my cousins is a different kind of love, man. Because I was sitting there, I was like, yo, you would never have caught me booking this to go and see. Because I wouldn't even know it existed. In fact, even where we were, I didn't even know of the place until that particular period. But the snake one, I went to one of the snake parks, and I was going in there to film with Benson. And Benson, I don't know what got into his head that he wants to. The guy kept on saying to me, do I want to see a snake? Do I want to touch a snake? And I was like, what? I was like, no way, I don't want to touch a snake. What are you talking about? He goes, yeah, you can hold it, you can feel it, blah, blah, blah. But I looked at him and I was like, no, I'm not interested, man. And I left it because he was busy talking to me about all the other snakes and stuff. And I'm looking at it. He goes, no, this one's non-venomous and all of this. All that process stayed with me. Trust Benson to come up and go, yeah, he wants to touch a snake. No, I looked at him, I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, I want to touch it. And you could see how panicked he was, and he was psyched up, he was hyped up. He's like, yeah, ooh. Then the snake came out, and I seen the guy holding the snake. I became comfortable.
How big was it?
No, it wasn't that big. It was a little small. But I touched it, and I was like, oh, the skin is quite rough, actually. So I touched it a little bit, and I was like, cool. Then I could see Benson's like wrapping himself. He's like, oh, is there a mortuary nearby? Is there an ambulance?
Oh, my
and I'm like, bruh. So all of a sudden, the guy puts the snake on his hands. And what does this guy do? He freaks out and he throws it. I was like, why would you throw the snake in the front? Just give it back to the person.
Oh
Like,
my
dude,
gosh.
why? And you could see how pissed off the snake handler was. He was so irritated.
Yeah, of course.
It was like, really? And he
course,
grabbed
it's
it back
stress.
up. And I looked at it and I thought, you know what? The first time ever, I looked at the snake and felt sorry for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, boy. And you know, with Tosh, because you know she got bit by a black mamba snake, and I was sitting down and because I was gonna invite her to come, but I was like, no, it's a snake park. She will not like the snake, so I was like, I'm not gonna invite you because you've had it. She had an incident because it bit her on her leg and the leg swelled up quite pretty bad. But
I'd hold a snake.
Hmm?
I would hold I ain't doing spiders, but I will hold a snake.
I think with the snakes,
I don't mind how big the snake
no,
is.
it depends on the type of snake it is. Because
I
if you
don't
see the
mind.
snake, the one that he held, the one he was, because I
grass
was touching it and the guy was holding onto it like it's nothing. And I'm looking at these guys and I'm thinking, surely you guys must have dealt with different kinds of species of snakes, man. Because there's some snakes I was looking at, I was like, yo, this thing is big.
Yeah, I don't
Like
mind a big
the
snake.
pythons. Oh my days,
mind
those
that.
things are massive.
They're massive and they're thick as
Yeah,
well.
man.
Yeah,
If you see,
seen
even
them.
I didn't even get the footage of it properly because I was looking. I was like, "Where's the snake in this one?"
They're
And it's under the
massive.
rocks and it's just big, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh." And you know what? They feed them live rabbits, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Whole
Yeah.
rabbit,
Yeah.
The mice.
No,
Yeah,
there is
That's a whole mammal.
They eat well. That's
the-
protein.
and it's alive, so that the snake would just kill it and then eat
Yeah,
it
because it has to
Yeah.
have a bit of its natural ways.
because it's natural. Yeah. Because otherwise they don't really.
Otherwise, it's not gonna be able
Survive.
to survive.
And the interesting thing is because I've been seeing these guys on Instagram who they keep snakes as well, and what they do, I think they warm up the snake. I mean the animal that they're gonna feed it. Then they start moving it around like it's so that the snake can come in and grab it, and then they start chewing
Get the
into it.
blood
And I was
flowing
like,
in the rabbit. or
Yeah,
whatever.
I think they warm it up and whatever. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's fine. That's
I
natural.
don't listen. Anybody
don't
that wants
play
to keep
with,
a snake, go and keep the snake. Please do not invite me to your house because I'm not coming.
Spiders and kangaroos, I don't play with.
I don't. Even,
If I see a kangaroo, spiders, but snakes, no problem. I'll hold a snake.
you will hold a snake.
Held on before.
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
Big
What type
old
of snake?
Thick
Python.
mamba. I don't know. It was a big old.
Definitely wasn't a
yellow
mamba
snake.
because mamba
I
would
was
have bit
in.
you.
I was in Portugal. It was massive.
It wasn't a mamba because a mamba would have
Big.
bit you, man.
Like this.
Nah, mamba would have
Like
mamba,
this.
mamba would have bit you,
Big
man.
snake.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
even
obviously you had the snake handlers and you just they put the snake on you for entertainment. Hey.
I know somebody who was in Vegas. What he did, he you know Vegas, yeah. He got drunk as usual, as you normally do when you're in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Wow.
But what it was, the next morning, his phone was ringing, and he was like, "Flip sake, man, my phone has been going off." And I was like, "Yeah, your phone has been going off, man." And he was like, well, why is it going off for so much, man? And I was like, I don't know. But what happened was the day before or the early mornings, these guys, you know, Vegas, you tip them and then they show you or they dance for you, whatever. In fact, that's the one place I know I'll never shake hands with people because shaking hands with them, they're already looking at how much money, like, hey,
falls from your sleeve.
You got to pay me, take a picture kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, But anyway, what happened was he got drunk and got brave. You know, alcohol always brings out the other side of you sometimes. And he went and took a picture with a python. And everybody's seen him doing it. So they were like, so the next morning they all call it. And then what he did, he posted it on Facebook. So the picture of him is on Facebook with the snake holding it like, hey. Now everybody's calling his phone like, are you okay? Because you are not one person we expected to see that. And he was like, yo, what is it? And then he just went into his Facebook and he goes, oh, I see why my phone's ringing. And I looked at it and I said, yep, the snakes, eh? And he was like, yeah. He was holding the snake like with all laughter, man. He was smiling away.
Fearless.
He was fearless, everything else. And the guy was sitting there. You could see the shock in him and the fear in him at the same time. But I'm thinking it's interesting how alcohol gets you to this point. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. But anyway, let's call it a day. Let's call it an evening. Let's call it a morning. I'm not even speaking properly.
Wherever we are around the world, it's morning somewhere,
that's right.
evening somewhere, night somewhere.
It is, and it's
Signing
warm
off.
somewhere. And it's
Sayonara.
getting cold out here. People, subscribe to the channel. We got more conversations coming for you all. Send us a message. Please be respectful, though. We love you like chicken and chips. I don't know. I had to just say that.
YouTube. Chicken and chips with kids.
Yeah.
Rice and peas with me.
Ackee and saltfish.
Hey, I know somebody who's been arguing with me about that rice and peas. Is it rice and peas or is it rice and beans?
Rice and peas, man. Jamaican culture.
Exactly.
Anyway. Can't speak for anyone else.
It's red kidney beans.
It's red kidney beans, right? Yeah. But no,
But
that
we
was
call
the
it rice
argument.
and peas.
But yeah, exactly.
That's,
so I was
our
just,
terminology.
no, that's what I said. I said that's rice and peas as long as it's just like if it's plantain or is it plantain?
Plantain. Oh Lord.
But is it mountain or is it mountain?
Is it tomato or tomato?
Well, no, that one is that one is understandable.
Potato
though.
or potato?
Yeah, well, hey, oh, do you dearly. People, subscribe to the channel, Tableschronicles. Subscribe to, I've said it now, Kidnapper The Journey. So it's KIDDNAPPA_ The Journey. Reality Complex.
Real _ complex _ media. Complex with a K all day.
Coaching with Leticia. Innovate your business, elevate your life. I see you on my Instagrams and my TikToks.
Yes, people. Thank you very much for tuning in and listening. And if you're coming back or if you're a subscriber and you're always watching us, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and a good night. Peace out. Because somewhere in the world, that's the time. Adios.